Hello, I'm Paige and welcome back to my channel. Because this weekend is Father's Day weekend, I'm going to be baking something for my dad, and I'm going to be making a blueberry pie. So I'm going to start with flour, not making a mess today, salt, and we're going to kind of just, that's incorporated. So now we're going to add Crisco, which is very sticky, but obviously we need something to hold the dough together. And cold butter. So I've actually never made a blueberry pie before. I've never even seen my dad eat a blueberry pie before, but he just likes suggesting me baking anything at all, and this is one that he's been suggesting for a while now. I just never got around to doing it, so I'm very excited to actually have the chance to do it and surprise him with it. As you know, I film these videos on Friday and don't upload till Monday, so it is not yet Father's Day, but I'm still going to give it to him tonight because my sister and I are going to be baking other things on Sunday together, and I don't want it to be like dessert overload because I don't want things to go uneaten, so I'm just going to give it to him tonight, and we can eat that tonight and tomorrow night before Father's Day, and then enjoy even more desserts on Sunday. So I'm going to use, oh my gosh, this fork to kind of combine the butter and the Crisco with the flour so that it kind of gets evenly distributed and kind of cut up in like small chunks. And I should have cut the butter up before just shoving it in there, but it's too late for that now, so we're just going to kind of cut it up with the fork and go for it. So after combining the Crisco into the butter so that it's not just solid chunks, I also added a little bit of water just to keep everything together, just so that it kind of forms like a dough. I might need a little bit more water, but we'll see. Right now we're just going to kind of fold everything together, and I think that's easier to do on a counter than in a bowl, so I have, as you see, spread it out over my counter, and I'm going to kind of just fold the dough together a couple times. Yeah, I definitely don't think I need any more water actually. As you see, as I'm starting to fold it, it is still rather sticky. We don't want it to be ridiculously sticky. I can definitely feel the Crisco. So I'm just going to fold it until it comes together in a nice dough. And then it needs to, I think I might have added a little bit too much water, actually. It's actually very, very soft. I don't want to, like, knead it. It's not like a bread dough that needs to be kneaded, but it is rather soft. I do think I might actually add a little bit more flour. Because I feel like, well, I don't know. Maybe it's okay. Okay, so it doesn't feel overly sticky, just overly kind of greasy. That's from the Crisco. But I honestly think, this is a good, oh, that butter is like not incorporated at all. Yeah, I think I want to not roll it, but just like fold it a couple more times just to make sure that all of the butter and everything is, whoopsies, just fully incorporated, and there's not too many ridiculously big chunks, which it's looking like it's fine. It's not a sticky dough, it's just greasy, so I think that this is okay. So what I'm going to do now is cut it in half, one for the top and one for the bottom, and then I'm going to roll them out. No, just kidding, I'm not going to roll them out. I'm going to like make them circles like this, and cover them in plastic wrap, and put them in the fridge for the rest of eternity. And of course, when I say the rest of eternity, I mean at least 2 hours. So now the dough has been in the fridge for a while. So now I have Joe with me. And we are both going to be making a pie. So right now, while the oven preheats, and we're going to make the filling. So first, that means a lot of blueberries.
Thanks.
I just handed it to you.
All the stems.
Oh, we have to take the stems out?
Well, some of them have stems.
Well, I forgot blueberries have stems.
Like, admittedly, they're not, like, supposed to. As you can see, they don't really care.
The blueberries don't care.
Yeah. Or the people selling them. Well, the people selling them care, but they don't.
They don't care enough.
Confront the blueberries.
the blueberries want their stems. But the people selling them don't want them to have stems, but they feel bad just going up and being like, hey, excuse me, can you like get rid of your stems, please?
Mm-hmm.
So they're just like, oh, fine, we'll just let it slide. No one will notice. And then people like me just dump them and pretend that they don't have stems. And
I'm
then
glad I'm here.
we have stems in our blueberry pie. Wow, Joe's blueberry pie is so delicious. Why does Paige taste like there's
Wood.
no wood in it? Oh, because there are stems in her blueberries. I think that's like good enough for this one. This one, I won't just dump this one. I'll actually look for stems. Blueberries are unstemmed, destemmed, no stems. So thus it's time to continue. We each have a bowl of sugar.
2/3 of a cup.
2/3 of a cup. Whoa, it like
Yeah.
that looks so cool.
I think when you first pour it, it like all sinks through.
It just sinks
It's
through
hard to
like
show,
between the
but-
blueberries. It looks so cool. Okay.
Make it yourself, and you'll see.
Cornstarch. Well, cornstarch is the same thing.
No, because cornstarch is a little too powdery, floury.
Cinnamon and lemon juice. And now we gently combine.
You don't want to be aggressive when you do this, because you don't want to crush all of your blueberries.
You don't want to crush any of your blueberries.
It's okay to crush like a few, because they're gonna. Well, like, it's okay to crush a few, because like that goes into like when they cook, it'll just become more of the like liquid. But you don't want to like.
You don't want blueberry soup.
But this is approximately what we're looking for. They're like starting to kind of stick together. You have like a little bit of sugar on like all of them, and it's kind of combined with the lemon juice to make it all like moist and lumpy together.
Yes?
A little bit more maybe, but
Okay.
so we have our rested pie dough.
Our rusted pie dough. And we are going to roll this out.
We're going for one big A circle. It's okay if the edges are a little craggly, because like you're gonna pinch off. Don't mind the angle. I swear it'll be fine.
Need help.
A little bit.
Wait.
Oh, I'm losing a lot. I'm losing so much. It's so soft.
It is. It's been in the fridge for so long, it's still this soft. Wait, okay. Okay, no, it's everything's fine.
We're gonna have to let. I'm just gonna have to do a lot of this by hand. It's fine. I think that'll be deep enough, though. Like,
Do you think so?
pie dough shape wise, I think it's perfect.
Pie dough shape.
Like pie dough filling amount wise, it's perfect.
And we're going to put our rolling pin like that as well. And then we're just going to roll it out. And we're going for a circle, which I am only failing at.
It's fine.
Circles. And because we floured it so nicely before,
Now it's not sticking at all.
now it's not sticking at all, see?
And it's coming up with little to no issue.
Yeah.
Actually, for the most part, is.
It was just that side there that was not. Oops. Look at this beautiful circle pie crust. Okay, so we're just gonna cut. Cut. Now we have to fill it. So we are going to very carefully. What are you doing?
Be very careful.
Oh my gosh. Fine. And then, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, yours does not fit.
Mine's just gonna have a very picturesque dome. Okay.
Yeah, it's gonna be domed. Flour? Wow.
More flour.
Can't use that yet. And rolling pin. Oops.
Yeah.
Yes, please.
You really like going really fast with the rolling pin, but the secret is you kind of have to like just take your time with it. Go. Stop.
That one's beautiful right there.
Now lift up the second one. That one broke, but I think it's still long enough. Yeah. Now lift up the first one. Don't need all that. Okay, so up
Okay.
on the first
This
bit,
one goes up.
down,
This one goes up.
twisted, okay. And then the last one goes up.
This actually wasn't that hard.
No. I don't know what was up with the first few pieces of dough that we pulled up. They were just like so adhesive.
You have to put butter on. We're just going to kind of put it in the holes with the blueberries, kind of just gently. And then we are going to do something for the top of the crust with eggs and milk. Pro tip. Don't use a meat brush for very fragile dough. Use your fingers. Gently.
It's the economy pastry brush. I think mine's good.
I think
one
mine's
egg
good.
probably would have been enough.
Yeah.
Whoops.
Okay. So now they're finally ready to go in the oven. They're going to cook for about 50 minutes. So
At 400 degrees.
at 400 degrees. But then they'll be done.
We can make them over there if you really want.
Look at Bandit just following.
I said stop. Okay. Open your eyes.
Bah! My blueberry pies.
So thanks for watching, and if you liked it, subscribe or give it the thumbs up or whatever people do on YouTube. Come back every Monday for new videos.